Good morning, everybody, and how are you today? Welcome to this very, very special event, which I am very excited to share with you this morning. Now, I'm just going to wait for a little while to see the people that jump on, and I'm just going to check that I'm live where I need to be live. Yep, great, there I am.
Very excited to share with you.
Don't you just love when the echo happens? All right, guys, so welcome to this very special event today. We're going to talk about virtual expos, guys, and how they can help you to boost your business. Now, those of you who are popping on in all the different places, we are going live onto YouTube today, onto LinkedIn, into Facebook, in all the different groups and everything. So if you are popping on today, say g'day. Let me know where you're watching from. I would love, guys, if you've seen me go live before, you guys know that I love to feel like I'm in the room with you rather than just talking to a camera in my office. I am the person, I am an extrovert, and, I just love people. So say g'day, and I'd love to see who is watching with me. Now, also, as we go along this morning, we're going to be with you for about 30 to 45 minutes. As we go along this morning, if you have any questions, I would love you to ask them in the comments. Hello, beautiful Susie Manley, Fluffy Fuzzer. How you going? That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. How you going, gorgeous girl? And hello, Parmay. How are you? Lovely to have you both watching, of course. All right, guys. So one other thing too, by the way, if you're watching the replay, pop hashtag replay so I can come back and say g'day. And that way, if you have any questions then too, I can come back and answer your questions, because it's really important this morning that all the questions get answered. Now, if you would like your name to come up on the screen like wonderful Susie Manley there today, just go to the link in the description where you can give StreamYard permission to see your name, and it will come up just like that. All right. Okay, whether you're on Facebook or wherever you are. Hello, Claire Williams. Lovely to have you joining us, my petal. That's really fun. All right, everyone. So I'm going to get straight into it today because I have a lot to cover with you. Now, I'm going to give you today 7 expert tips on how to use these virtual expos to boost your business. Now, before I do that, though, what I need to do is, for those of you who don't know what a virtual expo is, because that's the first question that a lot of people are going to have, is what on earth is a virtual expo? Okay, so let me describe it to you. And I might actually, I'm going to save it till a bit later. Here's trouble. Yeah, I know. Who are you talking about, me or Claire? Susie, me or Claire? Anyway, okay, so what is a virtual expo? So if you think about an in-person expo, back in the days when we used to, and we're getting back into these days now, which is awesome, but back in the day when we used to go to in-person events, remember them? Thankfully, we're getting back into the in-person events, which is awesome. But the virtual expos are an online version of these events, of these expos. Okay, and how they work is, instead of the stall table, right? So, when you walk into a room and you have your stall table with all your products set up and all your brochures and all the information that, everyone's you want everyone to look at, and products that you want people to buy, they're all on your stall table. The virtual equivalent to that is going into a Facebook group, a dedicated Facebook group, which is where the expo is held, and you have a stall album. Now, in this stall album, and I'm going to show you an example of this in a minute. Now, in this stall album, you have unlimited uploads. So you can upload pictures of every single one of your products. If you have hundreds of products, you can upload every single one of those products, pictures and descriptions and prices and links and all that type of stuff. If you have services, if you have free calls, if you have courses that you have, anything you want that promotes you and your business, you can upload into this stall album. Okay, it can be videos, it can be pictures, it can be everybody, it can be everything. Good morning, Sam Campbell. How are you? Haven't seen you in ages, my darling. I love you and I miss you. Okay, now, also what is involved is so that you can promote yourself. Now, the expo runs for a dedicated 3 days, okay? So our next Heart and Soul Virtual Expo runs in June. Now, we're running on June the 12th, 13th, and 14th of June. Now, it's a 3 really focused, dedicated, full-on days for you to promote your business. Now, as a stall holder, when you register as a stall holder to come into the Virtual Expo, this is what's included as a stall holder. Okay, so you get your stall album, which needs to all be set up before the expo. During the expo, you get 3 posts in the group per day. So that's 9 posts in total, and every single one of those posts needs to be or should be a promotional post. Because, you know, when you go into other Facebook groups and you're only allowed to promote or, you know, share promotion posts once a week. On these 3 days, they are dedicated promotion posts for you. So that's 9 in total over the whole expo. Now, the really exciting thing in these expos is that you also have the opportunity to do a 30-minute live each day. So that's 90 minutes of lives in total to talk about your business, to get yourself out in front of an audience, to show people who you really are. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on how you can utilize these lives to help you. So that's one 30-minute live each day. You also have the option to provide lucky door prizes. So we do lucky prize draws each day. And I'll tell you I know there's people watching who love the spinning wheel almost as much as I do. We have a lucky prize draw that goes for about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how many prizes are donated by the stall holders. So you have the option to donate lucky door prizes. Okay, if you do, or when you do, when I'm doing the lucky prize draw, I give your business an extra shout out. So it's another promotion tool for you. Okay, you love the spinning wheel. I know, Susie, spinning wheel, love the spinning wheel. And Sam, you PM me as your stall holder, won't be able to do the lives. Not a problem, darling. Send me a PM. We'll work it out. All good. You know we can all work stuff out. Sam has been a sponsor in the expo before, and it's really cool. I would love to have you involved again, Sam. You know that, my darling. Okay, so as well as the lucky prize draws, you also have access to a dedicated stall holders group. So this is just for the stall holders, where if you are wondering, you know, if you're not that good at tech, and a lot of people will join these expos and they'll say, look, I don't know I've never gone live before, or I don't know how to set up my stall album, or how does it all work, you know? So we give you access to this dedicated stall holders group where training is provided for you guys. We're busy updating our training all the time because, as you know, Facebook has updated things. We're updating things as well. So we are there to help you to make this expo as seamless as possible. Okay. The other thing that you get, like I said, so you get access to the group, you get full training in the stall holders group. Yes, there's more. Okay, not steak knives, no, but you will get access to numerous, at least 4 networking events to meet your fellow stall holders. And I'm going to talk about that very shortly. And again, how you can utilize those networking events not only to get to know everyone, but to how to boost your business as well. Okay, so that's what is included as a stall holder in our specific virtual expo. Now, also, another option is if you want to go further, if you want to promote yourself at a much deeper level and put yourself out there a lot more than you already are as a stall holder, you have the option to become a sponsor. Now, I know that Susie Manley's watching, Claire Williams, you're watching, Sam, you've been a sponsor before, Susie and Claire are sponsors this time. If you would like to become a sponsor, this is what's included. Okay, so everything I just mentioned as a stall holder is included. The difference is, as a sponsor, you don't get 3 posts per day, you get 5. So 2 extra promotional posts a day. So that's 15 in total throughout the 3 days. Okay. You will get your business name and your logo displayed prominently on all our promotional material and throughout the expo as well. So you are right there front and center, so everybody can see that you are sponsoring our expo. I give you lots and lots of shout outs throughout the event, at the networking events. Every opportunity I get, I will shout you out as a sponsor, because it's a lot, I appreciate that people are coming to sponsor the expo. So, I want to provide you with as many opportunities to promote you as I can. So another couple of things that you get as a sponsor, you get a personalized and branded promotional video to share throughout the expo. And not only that, but if you want to take that video and if you want to share it in your own, share it in your own circles with your own followers, you're very welcome to utilize that promotion video. So we do it all for you. We just get you to provide a certain, some branding and stuff like that. We do the video for you, and you can get to take it away and use it how you want. We will also use it to promote you regularly throughout the expo. And last but not least, this is something new that we've just started doing, is we will give you a 30 to 45 minute sponsor interview leading up to the expo. Now, this is a fantastic way to, again, get people to know you, get people to know how you came to be in business, what you're going to provide and what you're going to show throughout the expo. So that is what is involved as a sponsor. Now, if you're already watching this, and yes, I am going to get to those 7 tips in a minute. Don't worry, it's coming. But if you're already watching this, and you're going, hell yes, I really am interested in becoming a stall holder or sponsor, what I'm going to get my beautiful virtual assistant Parme to do now is just to put the link up where you can go and there's a rundown of all the information that I just gave you. There's a little video there, and you can also register to become a stall holder or a sponsor via that link. If you have any questions, if you're watching this, please pop them in the chat and I will be more than happy to answer them this morning. Susie, it's such good value. It's totally worth being a sponsor. Yes, it is. Yeah, well, I think so because I sponsor yours, Susie. It's so worth being a sponsor. Yes. That's right, Claire. It is such a great way to get to know more about some really fantastic business owners. So those interviews, yeah, they are. They're really good. I'm looking forward to doing my interview as a sponsor with the beautiful Susie Manley. Now, speaking of the beautiful Susie Manley, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm just going to do it now. Suze, do you want to come on in, Suze? Come on in. I think I sent you, I'll just check that I did send you a link to join. Yes, I did. Cool. So come on in, Suze, because I really want this beautiful young lady who actually thought of this version of virtual expos. She's the one that came up with this whole concept. I just copied it, guys. And I really would love, Suze, if you are able to come on in and share how virtual expos work for you. All right, here she is. So let's bring her on. Look out, everybody. Here comes Trouble. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, love? Oh, it's a bit of a surprise, isn't it?
I know. I feel a bit naked without my bookcase behind me.
Oh. I know what's happening.
I've got no virtual background. I don't know if you can add a virtual background.
I don't know that you. I don't know. It's all right. Your wall looks pretty.
No, look at my wall.
Guys, if you haven't met Susie yet, she is known affectionately as the Queen of Virtual Expos. She is, because you came up with this concept, Susie, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. It was just sort of I guess it was a bit of a creature of necessity because I'd organised. I used to do in-person networking events and expos, and because when good old COVID hit, that put a bit of a kibosh on that. And then I was talking to the beautiful Claire Williams, and we were having a chat one day, and she said about doing one online, and I thought, yeah, I wonder how I could go about doing that. And so I thought, okay, so I just did it in a group, had no clue what I was doing in that first expo, no clue whatsoever. But it was such a fantastic 3 days, and there was so much engagement and so much interaction and such a fantastic community of of support from the stall holders, especially from the other stall holders, that it was just brilliant. And the first thing everyone says, when's the next one? When's the next one? And we just loved it. So yeah, it was great. Totally on board.
It was great, and I was there, and I remember. And the funny thing was I didn't really even know you then. I've just gone, oh yeah, this lady Susie, she looks a bit weird, but I'll check her out anyway. And I did. I'm pretty sure I was there from your first one.
Yeah.
But it was what I think was really funny is the reason you have been come to know as the queen of virtual expos is because I saw you having all the fun. After about the third one, I went, nah. And by this time, I think I'd gotten to know you a bit, and I'd gone, yeah, no, you can't have all the fun. So I asked you permission.
Yeah.
Can I steal your idea?
Yeah. And I think my response was absolutely, but as long as I can be part of yours too.
Yes, pretty much, yes. And so literally I have, and I will never, ever claim that I came up with this concept because you did. And what I love is the beautiful Elaine Weller, who's also been in both our expos. She has named you the Queen of Expos, and I am the princess. And I like that.
We love our lady. She did. She's so funny. But no, it was just sort of something that, as I said, I fell into, and I thought, okay, well, let's have a look at doing it in a group, in a Facebook group, and just got as many people in the group to come along as possible, and they went from there. And this is, I think, your 7th and my 10th. So I mean, we just love doing them. And it's the community, though. It's the community that I really love, and the support from the other stall holders.
Absolutely, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. It is the community, and that's what I love too. Networking and supporting each other in business, just like you and I. Now that I'm your friend, you can't get rid of me.
I know. I've tried. No,
But no, look, thank you, Susie. And by the way, now, Susie, I know you've got an expo coming up. Do you have any places left in your expo? One.
I got one left. So mine's the 9th, 10th, and 11th of May, which is next Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week. I've got one stall holder slot left, and then that's it. I'm done.
Righto, guys. All right. So get on it. Suze, feel free to pop the link in the comments when you get off here if you want to.
Lovely.
So people can, so that one lucky person can go and join your virtual expo.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of my stall holders obviously are also involved in, the thing I love is the stall holders love it so much. They get so much out of these expos that they make sure that, if they're in, they make sure they're in yours as well. So, so I think especially as my expo's only next week, I think from that, this is the thing, guys, you need to jump onto Ali's expo, because as of next week, those slots that Ali's got left are going to fill up so quickly. And we've found that as soon as we have one expo, the next expo, who, like if mine's there and then Ali's is there, Ali's will fill up really quick. And then my next one after Ali's will fill up really quick. So yeah, so just a little tip there. So all righty.
Thanks, Suze. Yeah, that's right. And yes, just to mention too that with our sponsor spots in particular, they are strictly limited. The reason that we have limited sponsor places is so we have enough time to shout all our sponsors out. Obviously, it takes a lot of work to put into those videos and stuff like that. And so yes, strictly limited places for that. So if you want more information, if you're looking to be a sponsor, jump on it now. But yeah, don't forget to jump on and check out Susie's virtual expo next week. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it, girlfriend.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for you coming in as a special guest.
with naked, coming in naked.
Naked and everything. All right, so thank you. I'm going to say goodbye, Suze, because I've got to share these 7 tips now. Thank you, my beautiful. Mwah. All right. Okay, guys. So now, as I mentioned, we're going to talk through 7 expert tips on how to use these virtual expos. So now that you know what they are, okay, how can you use them for your business? Now, you might go, okay, Ali, it's really obvious, we've got promotion stuff, but I want to go deeper into just promoting yourself, okay? There's a lot more to it than just putting up a promotional post, setting up your stall album and blah, 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 okay? So number 1, when you are doing anything in the expo, your stall album, your posts, your lives, everything, make sure that you use consistent eye-catching branding. Now, your business should have a specific brand. If you look at my business, if you look at Susie's business, you will see that, we have our logos, we have our branding colors, we generally have pictures of ourselves, and we make sure that our branding is consistent wherever we are. Now, this is where you need to be just as consistent in these virtual expos, especially if, like Susie and I, you are in multiple expos. And like Susie just said, the majority of us, the majority of stall holders in Susie's expos are involved in mine and vice versa. So make sure that your branding is consistent right throughout all the expos that you're involved in, okay? And also markets too. I know the beautiful Claire Williams runs weekly markets, and there's, a lot of markets that are out there. Make sure your branding's consistent in them as well. So use designs and branding that people are going to recognize. They're going to go, oh, that's that beautiful Claire Williams, the Sensi consultant. Fantastic. Yes, I've seen her before. I want to know more about what she does. Okay, so people are going to want to click on your post, which leads them to your stall album. They're going to go to your stall album. This is your table, remember, and they're going to look at everything that you have to offer, right? So consistent eye-catching branding is really, really important. Number 2, guys, is use engaging content. Now, a lot of people won't bother with writing a lot of content. They'll let, say, the pictures talk for themselves. Now, yes, people are going to look at the pictures. It's visual, right? But if you think about it, people do read your posts. People want to know more, especially if your content grabs their attention straight away. Because here's the thing, guys. You have 2 seconds to grab someone's attention so they want to know more about you. Okay, you've got seconds. So if you can have content which goes, oh my God, yes, that's me, I want to know more. I want to click on that link to know more about that person, to know more about Samantha Campbell, then you're going to get people you're going to drive people into your stall album, which is what you want. So make sure. So, and again, and I mentioned this in all my training, if you're someone who's using AI like ChatGPT to do your content, make it you, okay? Make it, make it sound like Claire, make it sound like Susie, make it sound like Dean, okay? Dean Shaw is another beautiful person who's involved in a lot of our virtual expos, Dean Shaw. Okay, so don't just leave it up to the AI to write your content. Make it sound like you. Make it engaging. Make people want to react and respond. Okay. Excuse me, guys. My goodness, I've got this cold that won't go away. Okie dokie. Number 3. Now, I said I was going to mention this a little bit. With your 30-minute lives, okay? Now, when you join as a stall holder / sponsor, you get the opportunity to book in your live times. Now, there are strictly limited places for these lives, okay? Because we run from 8:30 in the morning to 8:30 at night, 30-minute time slots. So book in for your lives. But when you go to do your lives, guys, this is your time to shine. This is your time to let people see the real face of your business. or the face behind the business. If you are a product-based business, right, it's great to show people your products, but show people the face of the person that's providing the products. So book in a live, and you can do, like, it doesn't need to be, just talking. You can do trainings, which is what I often do. You can do demos. You can showcase your products. Like, if you want to watch a fun live, watch one of Claire Williams' lives, because we actually have a competition to see who can make Claire laugh the most, and it's a lot of fun. Claire, you love it. I know you do, darling. So you can showcase your products. You can do demonstrations. We have cooking demos happening. We have free one-card readings. What else have we had? We've had people reading chapters of their book. We've had people sharing their story and how they came into business. You do. You have a lot of fun with the lives. Susie, the lives are definitely where it's at during the expo. They get such incredible reach in the group. They do. And that's the thing. They do get incredible reach. Yes. It's all, it is all about the algorithm, really. And when you go live, of course, it helps, it helps the algorithm in the group grow, which, and I'm going to get further into this in a minute. But yes, it absolutely helps you as a person showcase your business. Okay. All right. I love it. Yes, you're right, Claire. The lives are the very best part of the expo. I completely agree with that. I love doing my lives. They're my favorite part of the business. Part of the expo, besides when I'm running mine, the spinning wheel, because I love the spinning wheel. I actually can't get enough of the spinning wheel. But yeah, so your 30-minute lives are invaluable. People get to know you. Yes, apart from the spinning wheel, that's right, Claire. We all get to interact with each other, etc., etc. All right, now the next thing is to do. So number 4 is during the expo. Why not consider offering specific promotions or discounts during the expo? So they're exclusive to the expo, okay? And make sure that you give a cutoff date, okay? So you want to provide that sense of urgency to people. So, for instance, I have a course, Confident Mindset for Business. Throughout these expos, right, this is a $600 course, guys. $600, and that's what I would normally offer it to people for, is $600. But throughout the expos, I offer a massive discount for this specific course, okay? And if you would like to know more about it, just put confidence in the chat, and I can certainly give you more information. But this Confident Mindset for Business course throughout the expo goes for $197. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Ali, that's a lot of money you're missing out on, or why such a big discount? The idea is, guys, that you want to, again, drive people to find out more about you. So by providing this discount, not only are you, yes, you're getting them to click on the link, learn more about you, you're giving them a wonderful product, a wonderful service, a wonderful course, all right, that they get access to. But they're going to go, they're going to go and watch that course, or they're going to go and use that product and go, wow, that was so friggin' awesome. I want more. Okay. Now, please do, though, make sure that you give a cutoff date for those promotions, okay? Otherwise, people are going to, you want it to really be maybe a couple of days, expiring a couple of days after the expo. So, like I said, there's a sense of urgency. You want to go, yeah, I really want to jump on that. I've got to get that, okay? Yes, Claire, giveaways help promote you and your products or service. Doesn't have to be huge either. People love a good freebie. People do love freebies. That's right. Excuse me. Goodness me. So offer promotions, discounts. Yes, you can offer freebies as well. There's multiple freebies out there, all kinds of things. So just think about what you have that you can offer people. All right. So that's number 4. Number 5. This is really, really important. This is one that I don't see enough of, and that I think really we need to concentrate on more, is make everything about your potential clients. So make it about them. Don't make it about you. your branding, guys, like I said, was number one. Your branding is people are going to recognize you from your branding, from your posts, from the incredible information that you're sharing. But make sure that you're concentrating on people's pain points or other people's interests. Okay. Now, remember we said we want that engaging content. So you want to grab people's attention by making it all about them, not about you. Okay. It's not look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay. It's how I can help you. All right. I'd love to hear from anybody watching this, your thoughts on this. Okay. So how I can help you. So number 5 is make it about them, not about you. Number 6 is, now I also said I was going to say more about this, is as a stall holder and a sponsor, I mentioned that you have the opportunity to attend these exclusive network meetings just for the stall holders and the sponsors, okay? Now, Susie mentioned it too before. In these expos, our stall holders, we become a community. It's not just simply showing up for 3 days and this is what we've got to offer. The reason that we offer networking meetings is to help grow and build that community, a sense of community with the stall holders, which then translates into the entire expo itself. And so what I love about these expo meetings is we have the opportunity to, yes, introduce our business to each other. We have the opportunity to ask me as the host any questions that you might have about how to set up the expo. If you've got some difficulties, this is your opportunity to come and work out, you sort them out or answer questions or anything. But it's all about getting involved, getting to know your fellow stall holders, so that when the time for the expo comes, you really do feel like you're part of it. Now, one thing I'm going to say here is that, I mentioned that you get to promote yourself, you get to talk about your business through these networking meetings. But one thing I don't want people to do is just show up to the networking meetings, promote your business, introduce yourself, and then leave. Because that's not providing a really good sense of community. That's actually doing completely the opposite. What that is doing is what I've told you what not to do. That's making it all about you, not about everybody else. So make sure that when you join as a stall holder, you attend these, come to these network meetings, get to know your fellow business owners, your fellow stall holders. Yes, you get an opportunity to let everyone know what you do in business, but get to know each other, and we would love to have you as part of our communities. These networking meetings, we make them so much fun in preparation to have lots of fun in the expo itself, right? Hey, what do you reckon? So these stall holder meetings, networking meetings, they're held live on Zoom, and we hold some during the day, some at night, so everybody can be involved as much as possible. Susie, what have you said here? Absolutely agree. Most people want to know what's in it for them. So you need to tell them how you can help them, and the result can't be all we do this and we do that and we do the other yet, because you need to end up weeing all over yourself. Right. Okay. True. Yeah, that's a way to put it. And you're not wrong. And as Claire says, interaction is key. Absolutely, it is key. Okay. Number 7 is get involved. So like getting involved in the networking meetings, get involved throughout the expo. Susie's already said it too. Throughout the expo, don't just, come and do your posts and then leave, because that's not going to get you anywhere. How do I know? Because I tried it. That's what I did in Susie's first expo, and it got me nowhere, man. It got me friggin' nowhere. So get involved, right? Come on in, check out other people's posts, react, comment. Don't just give posts a like, give them a love, a laugh, a care. Don't go angry, because we don't want to be angry. No one wants to be angry. But react. Give them a react. Give them a quick comment. Jump on each other's lives and comment. You don't have to watch the whole live, because I understand, right? Other people have business. You have your own business to run. But, comment. Put a couple of comment on other people's lives. Because guess what, guys? When you do that, and when other people can see you supporting them, guess what's going to happen? They are going to support you, because they're going to go, wow, I really appreciate the fact that Claire Williams is Claire Williams is jumping on my live. She's commented, wow, I can see that she is really supporting me in what I do. So next time I see Claire go live, bam, I'm going to jump on her live. Yes, wow, let's go and have a look at the products that she's got to share. All right. So make sure that you are getting involved in as much as you possibly can throughout these expos. And honestly, guys, have fun and just be you. Like I said, when we jump on lives, Susie and I started, we kind of happened into a thing of trying to make Claire laugh in her lives. And it all came about by one day, I don't know, Susie asked a really strange question one day and Claire just cracked up. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. And so now we have a competition to see who can make each other laugh the most. And it's not just Claire, Susie and I. It's, we try it with other stall holders as well. We don't do it to distract. We do it to add to the fun. Right? So we're having fun. We're just being you. We're just being ourselves, all right? So get involved throughout the expo. Have fun with it. Now, a bonus. I have a bonus for you. So that was number 7. Claire losing it is the best thing you will see. It's so beautiful. It really is. We succeed every time. We do, because it's fun and it's really easy, but we have a lot of fun with it. Here's a bonus for you guys. After the expo, or even throughout the expo, make sure that you follow up any leads, okay, that you may have gotten throughout the expo, throughout the 3 days. And all about, because it's remembering that you're there to help them, okay, how you can help them. It's all about them, not you. But follow up the leads. If you've had someone show interest in one of your products or one of your services, then make sure that you follow them up, okay, with a private message, or with a quick email. Yeah, the fortune is in the follow-up. Exactly, Susie. So don't let them just sit there. If you say they're interested, great, give them more information. If they wouldn't say that if they weren't interested. Here's something I want you to remember, though, and Susie, I know you'll back me up on this one, is even if at that time they don't purchase anything from you, often these expos are the first point of contact for a future customer. And I'm going to give you 2 examples. The first one is Claire Williams, okay? Now, when I was in, and I think it was Susie's, either the first or second virtual expo that I did with Susie, was Claire signed up for a free call with me. You type faster than I do. So Claire signed up for a free call with me. We did our free call. But at that time, I was a personal coach, not a business coach, and we had a fantastic call. But at that time, Claire chose not to follow through and not to become my client. Fine, not a problem. So I left it and I said, not a problem, darling. Keep in touch. We'll keep in touch. Now, I kept doing these virtual expos for the next year. Okay, I didn't disappear. Claire was in every one. I was in every one. Claire was watching me. She was watching what I was doing. And when I transitioned into business coaching, all of a sudden, Claire signed up for another call. And I'm going, oh, okay, Claire Williams. Now, we weren't friends at this time, right? But Claire came to this second call. And keep in mind, guys, this was a year later. I'm not going to say it's going to take a year for everybody, but this was a year later. Now, Claire was one of the first people to sign into my Heart and Soul Business Academy, and is now one of my top clients who's having the most success in her business. And this all came from a virtual expo. Okay, so you can see where I'm going, and this is following up leads. If I hadn't followed up a lead to say to Claire, you mentioned that you were interested in booking in for a free call, if we hadn't had that initial free call, she would not be my client now. Now, the other example is, and we've shared it just before, is with Susie herself. I joined Susie's very first expo. I did see that she was having so much fun. I did steal / copy the idea and become the princess of virtual expos. But not only that is that Susie and I have now collaborated on several projects, including supporting each other's virtual expos, including basically, being heavily involved in each other's communities. And, we are, just like Claire and I, we are now firm friends. And, that would never have happened if, I hadn't really followed up with Susie or really engaged in a conversation with Susie initially to find out more about how she ran these virtual expos, etc., etc. Claire, it may not happen immediately, but it will happen. Exactly, 100%, and they do. And there's been multiple times when I have personally had people sign in for free calls. I'm not ready yet, maybe later. So I followed them up later. Great, fantastic. And then of course they've become clients. It's all about being part of the right and supportive community. Exactly, Susie, it really is. So I hope that has helped you. So the 7, I'm just going to quickly recap those 7 tips. So the first is use consistent eye-catching branding everywhere throughout all the expos that you're involved in. Use engaging content that sounds like you. If you're using AI, edit it. Make it sound like you. You want people to want to capture their attention within seconds to be able to want to read more and go to your stall album. Utilize the 30-minute lives. This is your time to shine and let people see the face of your business, okay? So utilize the lives for demos, trainings, readings, read a chapter of your book, share your story, whatever you want to do with your business. Number 4, offer exclusive promotions or discounts throughout the expo with an expiry date or a cutoff date. Make everything about your potential clients rather than about you and your business. Number 5. Number 6 is attend the networking meetings that are provided for you as a stall holder or a sponsor. Okay, and get involved. Get to make yourself become a part of this incredible community that we have put together. And number 7 is get involved. Stay involved throughout the expo. One thing I meant to mention here is that often when I go into expos like Susie's, I will take the 3 days out of my business to be involved in Susie's expo and support it. And she generally does the same thing for me. I understand that not everybody else can do that, but it is a lot of fun when you do. So get involved throughout the expo, react, comment to posts, jump on people's lives, etc. And of course, the bonus tip is make sure that you follow up all your leads. Like Susie said, the fortune is in the follow-up, and it absolutely is. So, guys, once again, if you have enjoyed this live, if you are watching this and you're thinking, I really want to know more about how to get involved in the Heart and Soul Virtual Expo, like I mentioned, we have limited sponsor places available. And we have limited but a lot more stall holder places available as well. So come on in. I'll get she's already done it. Parme, she's on it. She's on the ball. Click the link that's either just been put in the comments, or click the link in the description where you'll take you to a page, a web page where you can find out more. You are able to register there as well. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am more than happy to answer any questions that you have. We would love to have you involved in our Heart and Soul Virtual Expo, which again is running on June the 12th, 13th and 14th. So it's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've changed it up a bit this time. So June the 12th, 13th and 14th. We'd love to have you there. Come on in, book in, and this P.S. guys, the sooner you book in, we're actually starting our network meetings. I think it's next week, or it might even be the week after, but we're starting them in May. Okay, so if you want to have the opportunity to come and be part of our community, now's the time to sign up as a sponsor or a stall holder. So we would love to have you there. And guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me this morning. It has been absolutely fabulous. And we look forward to seeing you in our virtual expo. All right, guys, I will see you. And thank you for Susie for jumping on with me. We'll see you again soon. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Have a fantastic Wednesday. See ya.